The first video that went viral on this channel was a video about Confucius. You see, Confucius has got some great synergies. He's got growth in cities, he's got science from specialists, so naturally you've got big cities with lots of specialists that get extra science. The only trouble is, there's nothing really that works well with him in antiquity. You've got access to the Han, which obviously kind of go hand in hand, but it just doesn't feel like it takes advantage of his strengths. Which is why now, with the new Test of Times update, we are able to bypass that and say, well, we don't want to play that. We could play the Abbasid, or we could play something very focused on specialists, like the Majapahit. Today, we play as the Majapahit in the Age of Antiquity. They've got some cool bonuses. Number one, all cities except for the capital get +1 specialist limit, and if you transition away from the Majapahit, the specialist limit goes away. Well, good news. If you never transition away from them, you always get to keep it. So that works absolute wonders for us. Now, we don't get access to their unique buildings, we don't get access to their unique units or their traditions. Well, actually, no, we do get access to this tradition right here. In the Age of Antiquity, so that's going to be something. Have a look at that, +1 culture on marine biomes in cities. So we're going to be looking to exploit that as much as we can, and of course we unlock Meiji Japan in the modern era. So that's what we're going to be looking to play into. Now, when it comes to the setup for today, I'm thinking we're going to run a Pangean and Islands games. We're going to play on a standard map size, continuity, standard with deity, and for our mementos today, we're going to be looking at Silkutaria. There's no way you can go past it, and something a little bit different here. I don't think we've run this before, but gold snuff box, plus 20% food when in only one alliance. You see, when it comes to growth and the way that it works, it reduces the amount of food that you have got. Oh, I'm just having a look here. It's saying brush and scroll. That's not what we got. The way, let's see if we can see his bonuses. Is there a way to view the bonuses? Here we go. So growth reduces the amount of food required for the next event to happen. So if it costs you 100 food to get to the next citizen, growth will reduce that by 25%. It will only cost you now 75 food. So that's an important component of growing big, but also food, raw food itself. So this is going to increase that. So if we are doing 20 food a turn, now we'll do 24 per turn, but we can only be in one alliance. Anyway, let's get into it. We're going to launch this game, and I'll see you guys in there soon. And this is our humble starting location. It looks pretty decent, a navigable river to provide us with fresh water. We've also got this bad boy right here providing fresh water, but the real thing that we're looking for is this ocean over here. So we've got a +2 tile, another +2 tile up here, so we've got plenty of options with regard to our adjacency. So once again, if you'd like to play along, I'll leave a link down in the description to where you can join the Discord and play along with this save. Let's get to it, because I'm thinking we probably want to move to the navigable river, just because I don't think we've got fresh water on the tile to the north. No, we don't. So let's go ahead and just do that. Hopefully we've got some, yeah, we've only got the one reef, no resources other than this. Now, keep in mind, our bonus, we can't actually see it at the moment for the Majapahit, but it only affects coastal tiles, doesn't affect navigable river tiles. It's for marine terrain specifically. So we're going to be doing a water opening here. So water opening is a little bit slower than your typical one. I normally like to do 2 scouts and then go into the fishing key. So we're going to do that. So we'll run 1 scout up towards the north. He'll follow the whole coastline, and 1 scout to the south. He's going to follow that coastline. We're going to start off with sailing here, and we are going to get straight into it right now. So, first growth event. I mean, there's a couple of ways that you could do this. I think we probably want to move on to the Kaolin first, just because that's going to be a pretty big tile. So we'll make sure that we do the pop here, and it looks like, oh gosh, I think we might be at the edge of the earth. At least we've got another potential settlement location out here. We've got turtles, lovely. Another spot over here. This is perfect. Honestly, this is perfect. This is all +1 culture throughout all of this. So there's going to be some good stuff in here. So now we can grab the Kaolin. So we can actually redirect this citizen if we need to. But to be honest, we don't actually need to right now. Maybe once we've finished the fishing key, then it becomes a little bit more important. Now, where do we want to put the fishing key? Realistically, well, obviously we can't put it down on this tile. I think we want to go for it here, because here we could put like the lighthouse, and we could pick up an adjacency on this tile. So let's go ahead and drop the fishing key on make sure we get the right spot. There we go. That's the one right there. Okay, so far so good on the opening. We've got that 2nd scout out. We could look to have him come across here, but I suspect we're probably on the west continent. Now, this is grassland that's down here, and this is tundra that's up here. So we are at the top of the map. So we're probably going to end up sending this second scout sort of up around this area and then loop him back down to cover us in. But that's going to be the game plan so far. As I said, it's a bit of a slow start when you do open with a fishing start. I don't know whether or not it is as... because I feel like they've kind of nerfed it a little bit. We're going to go for the culture, just because we want to rush our Pantheon. Just mainly because the +4 food that you would get from having the expansion of City-State was really, really instrumental, and you don't get that anymore. So I think that it might be a little bit worse to do a fishing start the same way that we've got today. So we're going to go with Charismatic Leader here so that we can rush our Pantheon. We're going to be looking for Mysticism, and then after we picked up Mysticism, we'll be going straight into Marja per hit Origins for +1 culture on Marine Biome in cities. So very specific there. Must be Marine Biome, so not none of this. And it must be in a city, so it doesn't count for in the regions. Okay, what do we got here? Receive a unique Marja per hit Test of Time tradition offering 0.5 gold for every population in all cities except the capital. I don't like that it's except the capital, isn't it? And then we've also got the option of culture and migrant. Honestly, I mean, this lasts the entirety of the game. It's every population. You know what? The more I see these, the more I'm like, I don't know if it's that good. The main issue that I've got, right, hear me out. We're sitting on 10 science, 12 culture. This is minus 10% science, minus 10% culture, basically, at this point in time. It's technically more than minus 10% culture. It's actually like minus 30 to 40% culture. Maybe not that much. But we go from plus 12 to 9. That's a huge drop. So minus 25%. And... it's for 20 turns, it's super duper long, and then it's like, or we could just take the culture and the migrant right now and then not have to worry about this. This isn't going to be good for a long time. And by the time we get it, like, we're going to be sitting at 1,000 gold anyway. Like, do we really need to hurt our early game? I don't think we do. We're just going to take the migrant. So, you know, and I guess that's one of the good things. Like, if we're not doing that, then that's a really good thing because it means that they can look at that from a balance perspective and go, okay, we can make this more attractive. Now, here might actually be the first time we're going to take oligarchy. What's the bet we take oligarchy and immediately we meet, what's his face? Benjamin Franklin. And he's like, I don't like you. You didn't take Classical Republic. And he just hurts us. I mean, we're going to have plenty of food this game. But might as well have more. Get the extra 20% food. Now, keep in mind, we are running that memento that gives us an extra 20% food as well. So it's very important. We're going to be looking for only one alliance. That's going to be our early game goal. So we've still got this migrant. So we're going to sleep him probably for another 4 turns, and then we'll look to get him online. We've got sailing now, so we can go into masonry. We could go into writing, but I think masonry is going to be the biggest advantage. We're going to be looking to put our monument on this tile. We could go for a library on this tile right here. Wouldn't be terrible. Then that keeps everything, and it's within the ring of, then that way you don't have to come out here. This is technically, these are all, that's a +3 actually, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we can't reach it. So we'd have to do another city up here, so probably a city right there. Get the +3 here, +2 there, garden market over here. No monument spot, but hey, that's all part of the plan, isn't it? Okay, where are you moving? We want to keep moving you around here. You can come out and grab some goodie huts. And we're going to go for the next turn. We've got fishing key coming up in 2 turns. We could also look to purchase the harbor. Can we finish off this one right now? We can finish that one off right now. And we could go for the harbor here as well. It's turn 12, so we could technically get out a settler. But do we see anything that we really want to settle right now? I don't think so. And the harbor's going to give us 1. I mean, we're going to be working a lot out here. So I think what we do is we go for... We're going to try and balance this. We're going to be very careful with how we do it. Okay, so we're going to kick this citizen out of here. And then, oh, okay, we're going to build 2 libraries, train 2 settlers, or get a warrior. I think, what way do we want to go? I think we probably want to go down the cultural route. So let's go for this. We're going to go train 2 settlers. And then we're going to take this tile right here. And now we've still got that option to do the migrant, but instead of going for the granary, we're going to put the harbor down instead. That's a beautiful harbor. So that's going to boost us up a huge amount, and we'll be looking to finish that ASAP. Then we'll go into settlers. That should give us a nice boost. We've also got, actually, you know what? We could just go straight into altar. I don't think that's a terrible idea. Maybe just going straight into altar. Plus 40 food. Absolutely. Okay, this is going to be a crazy strong start here. Now, this is a good tile. A lot of happiness. We should probably just be ignoring that. I think we just want to come out here. I think we just want to grab all of these tiles that we can. There's no other reefs that we can grab. So we're just going to try and grab everything that we can that is on the water tile, because we want to try and take as much advantage as we can of our Unix that are going to be coming through. So thank you very much. That was beautiful. We've also got the migrant to use, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll throw the migrant. Which way? Let's go up. Why not? And there's a +3 down here. That's very nice. So we're going to think about settling a... Oh my god, that's a city and a half right there. Wow. Okay, so that's second city location. We want to rush that just because it's probably going to be a bit more contested. If we think about the continent, right, and the way that it's going to be looking, no settlements up here most likely for, like, the AI is not going to be going, I'm going to settle right here. But the AI might look at this, and you might have one that's down here and one that's down here, and they might look at this and go, that's where I want to settle. So we need to make sure that we are prioritizing that as a settlement location just because it's more likely to be contested. And, oh, that creates an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4. So... where can we actually settle in here? We'd have to settle off the coast. We could technically settle on that, but that's our +3 adjacency. We want to maximize that, so I think we need to get out a couple... Oh, this is a bit awkward. We need to get out a couple of slingers. We need to take this out. Alternatively, we do have sailing. That has unlocked the galley for us. Maybe we just do the galley. I think the galley should be able to clear this. So maybe we just go into one galley. I think that's going to be the play. So let's come down. We'll try and grab this here. We should be able to do it like that. Bring you across. We can take the gold or the influence. We definitely... I mean, the gold is going to be helpful for us. We can... I think we go gold just because we're doing that whole... The idea is to rush at this stage. So if we can purchase this, it's got 124, so we should be able to grab it next turn. So let's finish off the harbor. So we'll be purchasing the harbor next turn. So that's a turn 16 harbor completion, which is pretty competitive, I think, especially considering the fact that we've got the fishing key and the harbor in right now. So this is a good start. I think we've got a good start that's happened here. 14 production. It's not a huge amount, but it's decent. And now we can look at settlers. So we're going to start off with 2 settlers. Now, for the Marjapahit Origins, we do get a +1 settlement limit. That's going to be coming in 17 turns. So we're going to do something a little bit crazy here. We're going to just go into a 4 settler opening. I think this is absolutely the play here because we're going to have irrigation to follow up soon. And our science is going to be wonderful because we've just met Charlemagne and, oh, we messed up a little bit right here. And we've also met Jose Rizal, who's down here on the coastline. Okay. So we want to play this friendly. We don't want any wars to break out unnecessarily. But we're going to wait for him to send the research collab because he hasn't met anybody else. We've also met Jose Rizal. So we might actually next turn have both of them send. The ideal circumstance is he sends science and he sends culture next turn and we accept them both. Please, please, please. Come on, come on, come on. And neither of them sent anything. Have you met... No, they haven't met anybody else. Ooh, that's a little bit close to his capital. That's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is literally right on the limit of what he would be mad about. What if we went back here? See, for us to then go out... I think that's actually fine. If we take this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's fine. We can take that. What's the alternative here if we were going to do that? We can't go any closer than this. And then that changes where we are looking with regard to Sandapura in the sense that do we want to really eliminate them? No one's befriending it just yet. Let's pick this up. We can take the culture or the happiness. Happiness is quite nice here, but the culture is going to allow us to get that 1 turn faster. So we're definitely going to do that. So now we've got the option. Let's hope that it's still here. +1 production on fishing boats. God of the Sea. There it is. Wonderful. So we want to do that before. I think we want to do that right now, don't we? Now that's our +2 in here. So we're going to put down the granary. Oh gosh, we got a lot of things to get through. And then we're going to put the altar on this tile. And we're going to bring the altar up to be number 1. That's going to be a 7-turn altar. Then we're going to cancel the granary. Okay, because we're keeping this here for the library. So 7 turns compared to the 3. But I feel like we might need to rush this. So, okay, how about let's do 1 settler just to rush that position right now, right here, right now. And then, oh, Charlemagne's over here. Oh, geez, we're a bit squished in, aren't we? Is that going to upset you, Charlemagne? I didn't even think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. We can technically settle on this tile for a +3 adjacency with nothing, and it's going to upset neither of them. Or we're just going to have to upset one of them. I think we're just going to have to upset one of them. I don't think we can, I don't think we can allow that to be our thing. But who did we want to upset less? Oh, this is a bit of a tough one. Open borders is what you're requesting. Can we get a science agreement, maybe? Did you want to do a science agreement? Come on. You're only accepting it? You've got so much influence in the bank. You haven't met anybody else. Why? Where? Oh, maybe he befriended a city-state? No, he wouldn't have had the influence to befriend a city-state. There's no way he could have. Oh, that's a nice little spot right there. Depends on how this... Oh, I thought we had an option to scout right there. Yeah, it depends how we go. But we are a little bit tight in here. We could look at settling on this island as well. Okay, so that's going to upset him. That's not going to upset him. You know what? Okay, hear me out. What if we just... Oh, this is going to ruin the entire game, though, if you do that. It's literally going to ruin the entire game. But you know what else can ruin the entire game? Getting war decked. That can totally ruin the entire game as well. So I was like, do you really want to get war decked here? We could go for somewhere a bit safer. Like, if that's our +3, we could technically settle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it can't settle there. Can't settle here. This is literally the only spot that we can settle. You know what you could do? You could settle here and then go across. Oh my god, man, I'm a little bit burdened by this, guys. I don't know which way to go. Oh, this is definitely... That's looking quite nice in there. Plenty of land out here. Let's hope that this is a very small lake that he is on and not a... Oh my gosh, what have we got for a spawn today? This is kind of wild. So we need to keep running away. Still indecisive on where we go here, but I'm thinking that we're probably just going to have to take this spot. I know it hurts. I know it's painful. We can still get +2s. We can put a library in here. If, you know what, we can... Oh, I was going to say we can put a specialist in here, but then even the specialist, it's not really going to work. I think we just take early game advantage of it. I mean, but we're going to have specialists out the wazoo. Dude, fuck it. We're going for it. Sorry, Charlemagne. Dude, why didn't... How come neither of you are offering us agreements? What's going on here? You should be sending cultural and scientific immediately. Probably want to take the production at this point. That 15 production is 1 turns. And it gets us closer to finishing. We can probably even purchase the last little bit of this. Lovely. Lovely. So that gets us out even faster. So I think that's one of the key things when you're looking to do a water opening is you really want to be purchasing the ends of the buildings like we just did there. Speeds you up quite a bit. Production now up to 21. So that was a +6 production equivalent. So that is quite nice. And we're going to take the culture here. Okay, I guess we've got no choice but to settle in place. Wonderful. Cool. We probably need to get a slinger down here. Otherwise, we may die. 2 turns on the slinger. How long is it going to take for us to get a galley? That's a 3 turns, and it's likely to get there faster because we don't have to go across double nav rivers. And it gives us an option to scout up towards the north. So let's go ahead and we'll do that instead. We'll slot flax, because flax is going to give us a huge bonus in the early game. There we go. So let's go ahead and put that in. So +2/+2 is always nice. Super duper. This is like the best flax will ever be. Okay, I'm kind of disappointed that we ran into people so quickly. But at the same time, come on, we don't want happiness, brother. We want culture. You're a cultural leader. Yeah, we ran into people along the edges. Well, not the edges. Like, I think we've probably still got plenty of space up here. We'll go up and search in that direction. Try and avoid the natives that are in that area. Okay, we can probably come in and grab that. I think we should be able to do that this turn. Okay, I'm a bit worried here. We can't... I don't think you can do this, can you? Yeah, you can't do that. You can't purchase the end of a galley. You can see we're so close to finishing it. That's alright. I'm sure we're going to be okay. Okay, we can take the art... Oh my god, +1 archer to the nearest settlement. Or the culture. The culture would be nice, but the archer is just going to be super clutch. Exactly what we need right there. We'll still finish this galley. Do we want to finish it now? I think we probably want to finish it now. We'll send it north. It's got some scouting that it can do as well. That was such a clutch archer. Oh my god. How good was that? I don't even know what we gave up. We gave up something for it. Like we had to pay something. Okay. We got 20% food coming through right now. So keep in mind. Oh, we want to build an alliance with somebody as well. We need to be aware of that. Who should we be focusing? Technically, we didn't upset either of them with that settle, so we could focus Charlemagne. Neither of them have, like, really sent that many agreements yet, though, so... it's something to be thinking about. I think we still come down and finish this off. This is going to give us a huge amount of production, even though, like, it's going to open up a settlement, and then he will forward settle on us. Actually, that's probably a bad idea, isn't it? Yeah, now that I think about it. Okay, do we want to... Actually, we can't leave. This is all from the cap. That's all taken right now. So, when it comes to all these tiles out here, every single one of them is even. So we can just go ahead and like grab that one as an example. You're just letting us pass, aren't you? Wonderful. Archer is going to hold. I mean, we can send the Archer for a little bit of a... Oh my, Macha Pachari? That changes everything. Does it really? I mean, it kind of does. Do we want to... Okay, do we dare forward settle Jose the Rizla Rizal? Where could we put this in if we were going to? 1, 2, 3? We couldn't go here. We could go there, but then we get 1, 2... We can't get a canal city in. This is the only canal city. Or this one can technically come into here. We could absolutely clear that out right now. You know what? Maybe let's do it. Let's just take the production and let's try and settle it. We can even try and get the canal city. Like, maybe we just... Oh my god, he's going to hate us, though. He's absolutely going to go to war with us. But this is going to be very hard for him to take. Super duper hard. Okay, all right, we got it. +1 culture and marine biome. +15 to +20. Not that great. Like, it's okay. It's okay. And it only applies to cities. Just remember that. Only cities. Okay, so we've got salt that we're going to take here. And that's going to go straight to the capital. That's going to give us +20% production towards units. And the settler is a unit. So we're going to love that. So I think we bring this archer across. And I think we start to work this down. Yeah, and we're going to funnel that production back up into this. We're going to complete a lot of settlers very quickly here. Jose Rizal finally sends it. Thank you, Mr. Rizla. No, 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 no. Come off it. No. Wait. Why, though? What? Why? We intentionally settled away from you. We didn't want to... We don't want to hurt you. That's not good. And he even sent us agreements. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. It's got to be one of those games, hey? One of those games. Okay. We can get +1 specialist in the cap. We've technically got 1 specialist in here. We've got the early archers, which I kind of like. But does that mean, now that he's done that, I feel like we kind of have to befriend the Rizla. Oh, you know what? He's going to be happy that we clear this because it's a hostile city-state nearby. Then we'll go down and clear this as well. But we've only got the archer to clear it with. Okay, so where are we going? We could go mysticism for Great Stealth. We could go Pyramid of the Sun. Also quite nice. Or we could just look... do we get... We get the +1 settlement or specialist limit. I don't think we're going to be using it just yet, but like super duper cool. 15% production towards constructing wonders is nice. I think let's try and play a little bit more standard. I think we'll try and play a little bit more standard. We can always come into this a bit later. What do we got for syncretism, actually? We've got the Moria. Nothing too crazy in here. I mean, Dharma Sharlak, you can actually get some pretty good bonuses on. Kamai, I didn't mind with the beret. This is actually pretty good. I think we're probably going to end up going Moira if we've got enough production. Speaking of production, we could settle inland. Like, we could just do an inland settle right here and make this a city. Actually, maybe that's the play. Oh, yeah, okay, that's actually the play, now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, so we're going to clear that first one out. Let's go clear all the city-states out, actually. That's going to be absolutely on the right idea. So let's bring him down, and he can go settle inland. Like, we don't have to settle every single city on the coast to try and take advantage of this bonus, right? Like, the bonus is nice. Don't get me wrong. I like the bonus. You like the bonus. We all like the bonus. But we don't need to take advantage of the bonus. We can do other things as well. Oh, I saw a good settle over there. So far, is this... Hold on. Are we on continents? We're on Pangaea and Islands. I tell you what, it doesn't feel like a Pangaea and Islands, does it? It feels like a continents. I mean, it's going to be like, well, technically it's one continent. I remember, I talk about it. The fact that I played this one game, a multiplayer online, and we played a Pangaea map, and it was connected by this. Like, a single tile. And I was like, oh, I guess technically it's a Pangaea. I think I even posted that to Reddit. You could probably go check my Reddit profile and see that it's in there. Okay, so let's take this out. Oh my gosh, these... You're so annoying. How did we somehow manage to survive, like, with that little amount of health? Like, that's kind of incredible, just how tanky they are. Redwood Forest. And it's on the ocean. And there's a +2 adjacency. There's no adjacency that we can get here other than this one. And to get to that, we'd have to go all the way around there, which we could do. And Arkrame is kind of blocking it. Yoink. How'd we go? Now, does that upset you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, it doesn't upset you. Wonderful. Okay, we're just going to go over here. Shangle's out here. We got a lot of city-states that we can clear. We got a lot that we can clear. Now, does that actually hurt us? I'm just a little bit worried about a slinger coming out. That's all. So let's move you back for the moment. If a slinger comes out, you will one-shot and kill that. Now less friendly. Now less friendly? You think, well, now they're less friendly? Oh, he's less friendly because of this. This settlement, coup, down here. Wonderful. Okay, I think this is the spot. So we settle right here. Now, do we want to start off with some food? I know that we've got crabs, which is not the best thing to have, but in these circumstances, it's actually quite good. So let's put crabs into Palembang. No, we don't want crabs in Palembang. We want crabs in Daha. Wait, crabs in Daha doesn't make any sense. They literally don't have any warehouse buildings. And we settled on a +2 adjacency as well. So let's get rid of the crabs. Cancel the crabs. Are we still making settlers? We're still making settlers, but it's only for 2 turns. We're 3 out of 4. That's going to be 4 out of 4. This will be 5 out of 4. I think we can get rid of the 20% production. Does that change anything? Does it make it longer? It does make it 1 turn longer. So do we just put up with not having the crabs for now? We can chuck the crabs in. Why not? Like, the crabs literally do nothing here. Maintain distributed power. You're going to heal up. And we are going to go... Do we go for the Codex? The Codex early is quite nice. So is the Influence, though. Will buy us a little bit of space. I think we go Codex, though. So early. Having this extra science is going to be really nice. And we... Are we looking to change out any of these? I think we can probably get rid of toolmaking at this point. Actually, we want to get rid of Charismatic Leader. Let's do that. And instead, we'll put in Priesthood. And Culture or Gold. We'll definitely take the Gold here. Gold is 100% lacking, so we're going to try and cover on that front. And Army Commander's finally online, so let's bring our Army Commander down, and we can probably even think about, like, buying a Slinger or 2 down here, just so that we can come down to Shomron, because we want to try and hit this as well. Alright, we have got so many city-states to work through here. This poor guy, get out of there. Immediately getting out of there. We've got a second set of crabs that we can grab, but there's really no point. We could definitely go into the reefs, but remember that this is not yet a city. Not yet a city. I was thinking like a little bit of, what's her name? I miss her. Brittany. It's Brittany. So we want to get close enough that we can finish it. I think we can probably go now, and then we should be able to do it next turn. Oh, probably not, actually. Because it's going to need 2 shots. Okay, let's try. Wonderful. And you... Or do we... Are you able to... Does this count for you? Didn't count. Didn't count. I just don't want any other units to spawn there. Like, for me, it's more about just, like, clearing it out, right? That's what I care about. Do we get... Just before we do anything else fancy, I'm thinking maybe we should get out a couple slingers just to go help us clear, because we're thinking, okay, so that's going to make him happy, right? Oh no, he settled too close to us, but we dispersed a hostile independent. So we'll come down, we'll clear this. That should make him happy. Research collab, wonderful, he accepts it. Farmer's market as well, we could also throw out. Wonderful, that's going to help boost it. So we want to try and get that ASAP with him, just because it is going to allow us to boost up our food. Remember, we get that 20% food bonus. Okay, so we've got the 5 settlements in so far. Let's move up towards this position. So did we decide on exactly where we want to go up here? I think this is the tile, right? You could also look for this, because that's freshwater, but this is freshwater no matter what. Yeah, that's the spot right there where we've got. And then we can do fishing key in here. We can grab the turtles. I like turtles. Oh, you're in trouble, boy. We're going to try and keep you alive. Good luck. Godspeed. Let's see if we can get you across, and then we want to try and heal him up. Yeah, these are some good-looking tiles now. 2/2/1s are nice. And we're going to... Oh, you are really annoying. I hate it when they do this, man. I mean, he obviously wants to play a military style, and we are just going to be his target today. Okay, so back over towards this side. Settle this location. That's going to upset Akram, but that's fine with us. There's some decent stuff going on here. So we'll start off by taking Redwood Forest. Now for Tuban, is there anything good that we can put in here? Nothing good that we can put in here just yet. Expansionist point. Love it. Love it. As an expansionist leader, we do love it. Start 4 diplomatic endeavors. I feel like we are absolutely going to be doing that. Slinger. We can bring it down. Let's send you to go and heal. There's no way we can get into Shomron. That's not happening. Unless there's another... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. There's a way through. It's just going to take a while. So we'll heal you up, and then you can go and do some soul searching. Is there a city-state on this island? I don't think so, because we can build there. So that should be fine. Okay, so this scout... Let's bring you across. I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't just wait the 1 turn to get the bonus. I'm sorry. I know we should have. We definitely should have. Scout's probably going to die over here. I mean, we'll try and keep him alive. Normally, they don't seem to attack with their galleys. Do we go Marcha Pachara here? 3 happiness. But this is a nice boost to culture. Nice boost to gold as well. Okay, so you're going to jump inside. I think we've got one more coming out. Let's end this guy. Over here. Oh, you're going to have to evacuate again. We need somewhere for you to go heal. Oh my god, look at this. Can you imagine working these? These are technically ocean tiles. So I don't think we can work these. Though there's yields on them, so surely we'd be able to. Okay. 4 out of 4. We're waiting 5 turns. And this is kind of what we've been waiting for here. Right? Like, as I said, we wanted to play this a little bit more standard. And I think we've definitely done that. The biggest issue I had in my last playthrough where we kind of had this sort of similar opening, it was a Himiko opening, and we went for a lot of wonders early, and I felt like that was a mistake. So here what we're going to do is we're going to line up to try and grab our Hanging Gardens. If we can grab Hanging Gardens, we'll be very happy. So I'm even thinking maybe we can look to slot in Hanging Gardens very, very soon after we finished our monument, I think. Okay, you can fire. Actually, probably want you to heal. I don't know whether or not... Oh, that's dead. Okay, they actually did go after the scout with the, with that one. Interesting. Okay, he's going to slam the archer. That's a lot of damage. Does this give us XP from the general? I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it does. Okay, so Mr. General, let's deploy the slinger here, and then you can come over onto that tile. Okay, so that's not terrible. And now we can throw down the monument. Now, we can't throw it down where we want because we've got this right here. So what we'll do is we'll switch, we'll put it in the granary, and then we'll cancel the granary, and then that will put the monument down. 3 turns. Lines up pretty well with the end of irrigation. We can now move this slinger in as well. We could think about potentially moving the slinger. I think we want to just keep them all together and just hope that they don't befriend Shomron. Come off it, man. Now we go from, if we clear that, it goes from being a +10 to being like a -30. So we can't clear it. Which is fine. It's like, it's a little bit further away, and I was just kind of looking for ways that we would be able to boost our early game friendship with Jose Rizal. We are dodging everything down here. By the way, look at those tiles. Okay, that's good. He's gone into the army commander. Lovely. You're going to heal up, and then this should finish off this turn. Well, that was the galley. My mistake. Oh, we still didn't get the XP for it, because army commander wasn't in position. Gosh, why am I so bad at this game, dude? Okay, do we dare? I mean, we could take these, right? Or we could just take, like, the gold is quite nice. +1 gold and happiness to all settlements. We could also take the rice, which is nice. That's going to help us grow faster. Let's actually take the rice here, just because it's going to help this settlement grow faster. It's also just going to give us more food across the entirety of our empire. Okay, finally, have we got an opportunity to heal up? Let's see. We're going to put ourselves on lookout. How many settlements have you on? You're on 3 out of 6? Hawaii goes crazy, dude. Actually, does Hawaii have some good bonuses? I feel like Hawaii might have some good antiquity bonuses. Wait, can we play Hawaii in this playthrough? I don't know if we can play Hawaii in this playthrough in antiquity. Can work ocean terrain. Yeah, I don't know whether or not I can. But anyway, that's something to worry about another time. We're obviously not playing it today. That is for sure. Okay, so slingers are going to unite. Oh my god. Now we've got attacks coming in over here from Shangle. Okay, I think we move over to here. Arcrain is... You know what we could do? We could get you to go to Charlemagne. Let's do that. That's probably a decent idea. And then we're going to go kill you. Okay, now... Let's think about cities. 475, this is 450. And we were just able to do that. So let's convert you over now. Wonderful. Now when it comes to fishing key, we can go on this tile. But do we want to do a fishing key first, or do we want to do a harbor first? I think we probably would want to do a harbor first. Then after that, I mean, we'll go down here. We'll go down along that way. That's going to be the best way for us. Wonderful. Okay, but we've got a whole bunch of extra culture that's now coming through from these tiles, as you can see. So we've now completed the monument. 1 turn for irrigation. We need to do it adjacent to a river. So we can't go up here, even though... Ooh, no. Oh. We could technically do it on this tile. Would mess this city up a little bit, because we would lose this +2. Ideally, we'd love it right here to put the Hanging Gardens on. We could technically do like a brickyard or something in here. In the meantime, it's 2, but I think we just roll over this production instead. Okay, everything in here is looking good except for that. Let's fix that up. +8. Very nice. And yeah, we're going to roll that over. That should be fine. Slinger, you can jump inside and we'll heal up for one more turn. And we've got another slinger that's down here. So we should be able to get them to connect. Got to watch out for this guy. Okay, and so now we've hit irrigation. So that means that we're going to be able... So where can you actually go this turn? Because we can move pretty far. We can go onto this tile, but we can't go any further. We want to take you with us. Oh, actually, no, we want to go north, don't we? Yeah, we want to go north. That should be fine then. And then you can hop in. Wonderful. Okay, that's fine. Influence, gold. I think we're probably going to end up taking the influence. We're making some decent gold at the moment, so that's fine. And we can, again, look to take one of these tiles. Like, where else are we expanding on this town, realistically? There's nothing else in here. Like, you could take the +1 food, arguably, but even then, it's not going to be amazing. As long as we've got Farmer's Market going, that's +2 food per turn. I think we probably just want to take these for now. We're sharing borders as well, which is going to make things even worse. Borders touching. I should have thought about that. But I guess it's one of the consequences of his positioning. Okay, so now let's think about where we want to be putting our hanging gardens. We've got actually 2 spots that we can put it. So we can go across here, which is a really good spot for a garden and market, or we can put it up here. And if we put it here, it basically just gets relegated to not doing anything for the entirety of the game. Like, what's the adjacency up here? Like, there's nothing. We're not putting a city here. This is basically building it here because we've got no other place. So a little bit of a, I don't know if it's necessarily a mistake from us. Like, we could build it here, but this is garden market, right? Like, this has got to be. This is a +4 garden market, potentially +5, potentially +6 on how you want to build it. That's also going to go down there as well. I mean, if you build it there, that's 1-2 adjacency. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, you got to go. That's the tile right there. It sucks to put it in such a terrible spot, but I think it's just one of those necessary things. Dude, go away. You are so annoying. Oh my god, look at these stupid things. Just, you go away, man. Like, you're spending... We could have been the best of buds. We could have been going way back together. Turn 43 and we're sitting on 21 science here. Do we have any science agreements that are out? We're already running the science agreement and we're sitting at 21. That is painful. That is painful. We also might need to do some purchasing up here. Yeah, we really messed up by not doing that because now we've got the minus... We don't have the level 1 on the army commander, so we're much slower as well. So yeah, there's a lot to factor in with missing that out. Like, yeah, you got up here a little bit... you took it out a little bit faster, but now you're paying the consequences, right? Like, it's painful. Let's slot in Charismatic Leader. In 2 turns, we've got access to Code of Laws. Now we could look for another settlement. Oh, speaking of another settlement, how had we not considered that? We're also going to take Clay, or do we go Turtles first? I think we go Clay. Clay's production, and that's kind of big. It's an extra 2 production, so we'll absolutely welcome that. Now, we do need to be cautious because this will... these are technically the capitals. Oh, my... You were meant to... You're not meant to come to us. Oh my god, there's so many units. We've already targeted Charlemagne. Why are you here? We're going to have to buy a slinger in here just so that it can stay alive. Oh my gosh. And now we have to pop our units out here, which is going to be terrible for us because there's This is not good. So we could try and move away, but he's going to double shot us next turn because this AI is pretty good. Let's try it. Okay, let's see if the AI is still that good. I know that the AI itself, like the leaders, they're pretty good when it comes to that sort of thing. But this is on a whole nother level. He must have done the same thing, and it's just sent units to us as well. I'm going to assume that that's the case. We've got a lot going on here. This is a bit of an awkward spawn, though, isn't it? Like... How many settlements have you got? You got 3 out of 5, and we can't see them. That's always a good sign that you've got space. Because I don't think we've... Oh my god. Yeah, it's literally... Oh no, we've got 1 settlement that's too close. It's probably this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it was this one. So we should have gone on that tile right there to avoid it. Which we would have been able to do. Okay, so let's go into antiquity. We could look for syncretism. If we were going to go syncretism, I mean, we could go Shukunu. We could do that. You know, normally we play into the economic side of things, but a Shukunu here is very nice. And all of our units would instantly become Shukunu. And, like, they basically just always get a +5 adjacency bonus. So maybe let's go into syncretism first so that we can get that, because it feels like he's going to come and war us very soon. We've got the option for trade, so we're going to go take that. That's quite an early trade that we've got here. God, that's a lot of units, dude. Okay, we managed to make it over here. That's fine. They're burning us down and hurting us. There's no point in even hitting the galley. Like, look at that. It's barely any damage. It's like, why would you even bother hitting that galley? Okay, we've still got a lot that we can build up here. We could look at silk. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just continue adding on the reefs. And we've got specialists that we can add in now, as you can see. Just definitely not worth. He's not able to hurt these tiles. It was probably a mistake settling this close to Arcrame. It definitely would have upset them. And obviously it's upset Shangle as well. Like, it's upset everybody. So maybe that's something going forward I need to be aware of. This is a good looking tile, but as soon as we take either of these tiles, I suspect they're just going to get, torched. So let's take it anyway. Let's take it anyway. We could look for marble. That's also bonuses in grassland. We've got 4 turns left on Hanging Gardens. It could bring it down. Let's see whether or not it does. It didn't. 67 gold at the moment. Go away, dude. You're so annoying. He's got to be declaring war any second, right? And the thing is, we've got a very weird empire that could be hit at any, like, angle, realistically. And we don't have the first point, so we can't even, like, get our first shots off on the slingers. Okay, alright. How are we going to do this? Do we go... This is going to move and shoot. We should be able to survive the one shot. So let's put the archer on here. This slinger can go back, and this slinger can come forward. And I think that should be okay. It's not going to be the prettiest, but I think that should be fine. No big growth opportunities in here. Everything is quite small, so we're just, once again, going to take this. Because I think the argument for this town is definitely, like... You're only growing so that you can have enough food that you will eventually take these tiles. So why not just take these tiles right away? Get the 6 culture, get the 12 gold. It's 12 production, but it gets translated to gold because it's a town. And then you can fire across here. That's actually not bad. I think we'll take very minimal damage over here. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Slammed into that one. So we need to get the archer in here ASAP, basically. That's our goal. Archer did take damage here. Took quite a bit of damage as well. So it's only the archer that can hit. We could do... Technically, we could go move and shoot. Yeah, we could go move and shoot here. So we can do something like this. You can fire. You can fire here. And then you can focus these 2 down. No way you didn't kill. Absolutely no way. That is sad. Yeah, we've definitely made a bit of a misplay here, but I think we're kind of recovering here. A lot of gold just spent on that, and they did indeed do what we thought they would. So... Army Commander, if you move to this tile, you'll get experience for this shot here. But you won't get experience for this shot here. So we should have like gone that way and then shot first. 1, 2. It's going to be a bit of a struggle. And then next turn, where are you going to go? I think you can just go up like that. Now we can finally come out. We've definitely got city potential up here, 100%. So let's consider that. We've got writing 2 that we can move into. I think currency is going to be the play, but, like, science is going so terribly for us. It's largely because, like... I mean, I don't want to blame him too much, but, like, bro, why not just send us a scientific agreement from the get-go? Like, you don't even send us a scientific agreement, and you just, like, spamming I hate yous. Like, don't hate us. We're nice guys. We're not even getting support from Jose Rizal, so that's not going to build that fast either. He knows a lot of other leaders. We don't know many leaders, actually. Okay, so we finally got our 2... key bonuses that are down here. We could look for a brickyard on this tile. That's also a really good garden market, so we shouldn't be going there. So we have to go in. And do we have the ability to go down on those tiles? No, we don't. Of course we don't. We've really played ourselves here. I think it makes it difficult not having pins as well. I feel like I'm doing a lot of like blaming and saying it's not my fault. It's not my fault. But like, I don't know. If you've got pins, it makes it easier because I can be like, okay, well, we could come out to a monument here. That's going to be a +4 monument, right? Like, that's going to just be crazy. +3 on that. Like, this is going to be such a good city, but now we've got, like, this kind of shitty city. So, I mean, we would have had to have come back quite deep for that, and it would have meant that we can't take either of these 2 tiles, but it's just, you know, we just weren't thinking far ahead enough. How are you doing on military count? We can't actually see what military count is looking like for him, which is disappointing, but that's okay. All right, let's continue adding in We could do an altar, but I don't think altar's going to be really big right here. I think we probably just want to go with the library. Like, it sucks putting it on the city center. +5 versus the +6. You put it here, it's probably actually better. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's actually better to put it here. Oh, but then you're going out, but for what? Oh, this is a very, very awkward playthrough. Like, normally it feels like decisions are straightforward. Normally that's the way that it feels. It feels like every decision is quite easy. Whereas here it's felt like there were a lot of decisions that could have been a lot better than what they... Oh my god. Than what they were. Now the archer's stuck. That's alright. It's okay. We needed that archer in here. Should be able to survive one more turn, but we'll switch him out just in case. That's fine. And now we've got the expansionist point, so we'll take the growth rate in cities. And then we're going to come down to the specialist. You know, it wouldn't be a terrible idea when it comes back to the attribute points. Going down towards this legend unlock. 50% gold towards converting a town to a city. Like, we don't have any cities yet. And that's an extra 50% gold? I kind of want to, like, reload and do it. You know, I feel like I could do this playthrough so much better right now. But I think it's just one of those things where it's like, we are learning as we go. Because, don't get me wrong, I feel like I'm relatively good at civilization, but at the same time, it's been a while since I played Civ at a super duper competitive level. I think we're still, like, our basics are still definitely there, but we've still got so much more. We'll pop you in here, move the archer onto this tile. Slinger can go down here, and we are going to absolutely annihilate you right now. Yeah, good night, sweet prince. He dead. Okay, so we've cleared that up. We're going to go take out Arcraim right now. I think is the play. Do we let them heal up just a little bit? Maybe one turn you guys can heal up. We're going to continue the growth. You're so annoying, dude. We're actually going to contest that one. You know what only costs him? Like, if I remember correctly, it's only like 30 influence to send that. Yeah, it costs you 30 influence to send it and then 60 influence to reject it. I don't like that system. But I mean, it's like a denouncement, right? Isn't it? But he's just doing like multiple denouncements. Can we transfer you up over here? I don't think we'll be able to. Yeah, we're not able to. Alright, you just go back in. You just chill for the moment. I mean, we can bring this down. I just don't want him to get slammed, that's all. He is going to get slammed. So... he doesn't have any moves now because we messed around. That's alright. Okay. Let's take out the salt. Put in the clay. That's up to 32. We should definitely be looking at getting more in the way of Granary, Sawpit, Brickyard in here. In fact, we should be getting those in right now. So let's go ahead and do that. So, Sawpit. How do we get across to here for Garden Market if we don't have a fishing key to connect us? We could go like a bath right here, and we're not going to be taking this tile anyway, so that's going to be fine. Yeah, that works. And then Garden Market will go across there. How are we doing on wonders? Petra? No. Dusharakan? No. So that's okay. Nothing at this stage that we really see or want. I mean, do we actually come up and take Shangle out first? I think Shangle might actually be the smarter move initially. Then that kind of gives us a bit more space as well, in the sense that if we get war decked from Charlemagne... Are you at war with anybody else, Charlemagne? No, and you only know us as well. Oh my god. I mean, he knows somebody else as well, but, like, he's friendly with them. He's friendly with them, not with us, though. So where does our next city come in? It's an interesting concept, like, when it comes to the cities, because we want to take advantage of our bonus, the extra culture, which we have, but we also don't want to anchor into it. Essentially, we need to make sure that we are striking a nice balance. And I think we've done that so far. Let's put you on alert. We've done that so far in the sense that we have been able to take strong advantage, good advantage of that in the early game, right? Like, we got a lot of culture on these. And that we've been able to leverage that so far. Oh my god, I totally forgot about you. We've been able to leverage that so far, but it's not like we have to make every city on the coast, and every city has to pick up the +1 culture, right? So, because of that, it makes sense. Okay, so, do we go Moria for 10% happiness in the settlement, or do we go the Jukunu? I think we go the Jukunu. I think there's almost no question of it as well. You could technically go Great Wall, but remember, Great Wall requires a citizen in a tile that is not a resource and not a water tile. So we can't actually build a single Great Wall in here. We can't build a single Great Wall in here. We can't build a single Great Wall anywhere. Like, you have to very much play around the Great Wall. So I think we go Jukunu. That makes sense. Jose Rizal offering us a nice little friendship thing. I think we're going to get to an alliance with Jose. Yeah, we're at 50 right now. Jose, as long as everything keeps going all right with you and I think we're going to be best of friends. Got a little bit of decay. He settled a bit too close. I accidentally made us touch the borders, but that's okay. All right, now I think we can move into Foundation. We can look to go for Pyramid of the Sun. I think that's a great wonder, worth hitting early on. He will have access to it as well. He's a cultural civilization, not playing at his peak. He's going for it right now. He's going for it right now. No, that's not it. Oh, he's literally already built it. He just finished. He literally just finished. He did, like, just this turn. Just then. That was him. Okay, all right. +1 science on library, +1 migrant. Ooh, interesting question. I mean, that's all libraries, isn't it? Yeah, you got to take the libraries. You got to take the libraries. We'll take the plus culture as well. What do we want to get rid of? Maybe we can get rid of the flax. Arguably, crabs, probably. Wait. Oh, you're... excuse me. He's all the way down here. I'm looking for the turtles. Yeah, +3 culture. That's not bad, not bad. We'll take the open borders as well. Okay, so now we've got... See, this is where it comes in. Now we've got that opportunity for the monument, and it's like, wow, what's the point in putting down the monument? Things... I mean... that's so painful. That's so painful. It's these little things where it's like, we made these decisions, and now we must live with them. So we want to put barracks here for the +2. There's no other +2s, and we want to try and keep that there. So let's go... Gosh, I tell you what, we definitely made some mistakes here, but we will get through it. Why is it so hard to fight just an AI's galley? Like, someone explain that to me. Like, this galley is going hard. Okay, I think we're going to survive. I think we're going to survive that. Okay, we've got a couple more that we can take. So let's do that. And we are getting wonderful. Good job, good stuff. So we're going to keep healing up. We'll allow that one, because we don't really care about that. Like, we're just going to buy our units. Okay, so we've got Garden Market that's coming in here. And we also want to do... is there any more that we can send you right now? No, there's not. Okay, so where do we go with production? So we've got all of the key big players in here. Everything that we need. We're not going to be doing walls. We could do a wonder, but do shurikens kind of meh. We could go for a merchant. We could look to go in for another settler as a potential option. But even then, I think it actually makes it does make sense. Like, we're going to have some decent options. Oh, you got to be coming over here, actually. There's a slinger. I mean, it's going to shoot us either way. Let's go here. Aha. Okay, maybe it doesn't shoot us if we do that. So, I think maybe we could look at getting some settlements down. We're kind of happy at the moment anyway. But we don't need it. Do we? I think we just hold production for another 2 turns. Let's do that. We hold production for 2 turns here. We force end turn. And now you're going to come up over here. Now, we should have the ability. Yeah, we do have assault. Which means we should just be able to come out here with our Jukunu and just annihilate this. Let's move you up. You across. Technically, we could put you over here as well. You can get the shot off. Let's focus like that. And you can get the shots there. Wonderful. And that's a promotion for us, finally. Okay, we're looking a little bit better now. We're also going to get the production from taking out that settlement. Is there anything in here that's screaming at us? I mean, this is not bad. 1112 is good. It's decent. I don't think we can get to the iron. 1112. I mean, this is a 113. No science, though, and we kind of want the science. That's got the culture on it as well from the jade. I think we just go down. I think we just continue in that direction. Okay, so we've got another growth opportunity coming through in 13 turns. That's still a while out. Garden in 3. So there's currency. Turn 61. Not terrible. That's going to give us access to our first specialist now. So we can slot the bath in here. And then that's going to allow us to come down onto this tile where we can put the garden market in. So that's going to work wonders. And then from here, I think we go up into the Among Us Maui. We've got lots of good spots for it, so we'll definitely be doing that. Okay, so now we should be able to get across here. So we can do something like 1, 2, you up, you out, you across, you fire, you stand. Voila. Okay. We killed it. Wonderful. I don't know whether or not he was befriending it. I kind of hoped that he was. He wasn't. How about you? You weren't befriending it, were you? No, you weren't befriending it. Lovely. Okay, so that's an extra 100 production. So we still didn't finish the bath. How much production does it take to build a bath? 225. Okay, evidently quite a bit. So we still didn't get that. We do have more cities that we can think about. We're going to go ahead and pull everybody in here. Assemble the army. And let's try and come down over the edge here through the back. Kind of undetected, if you will. We could take the crabs, but where are we slotting the crabs? This is a good tile, actually. Yeah, okay, let's take the crabs. Talked myself into it. +7. And then we can also do the garden. This is quite a bit of food that's coming through right now. And we've almost got this alliance. I tell you what, this alliance has been a long time in the making. 56. We've had to work very hard to get that alliance. But I can feel it coming. Okay, Rizla. Okay, we got another +1 specialist, but it's not in the capital. And we get the 15% production towards wonders. Oh, we could do Colossus. Oh shit, do we just do Colossus right now? Oh damn. And we put the Colossus. You could put the Colossus here, or we could put it down here. I mean, it's not the best. I think we go right here, actually. That's the spot for it. Oh, but does it need to be adjacent? It probably needs to be adjacent. We can go right there. 8 turns. And we also want to slot in +15% production towards wonders. So oratory, you can go down. And there we go. And then fractal cities. Do we need fractal cities? Not at the moment. I think that's looking good, though. That's still at 8 turns. Can we get that down by putting in tool making? Yeah, we can get it down. There you go. Little optimizations. Little optimizations go a long way. Now, is it worth? It's probably worth taking. Oh my god, we should definitely take this tile. It's just got so much going for it. How can you deny every single yield? You can't. Okay, from here. The question is, which way do we go with culture? We've cleared out the antiquity test of time. We could look to get something like... Nope. We could come up here. Colosseum hasn't been built yet. Oracle hasn't been built yet. You know, the fact that Oracle hasn't been built yet is kind of telling me, like, let's do that. If we were going to build Oracle, have we got a spot for it? I don't think so. I don't think we've got a spot for it there. We've definitely got a spot for it down in Palembang. So, and we're not constructing buildings, we're making wonders. Let's put fractal cities in just for the memes for the moment. And we're going to fill out as much production as we possibly can here. So we're going to make it right there. That wasn't a rough tile, was it? No, okay, it wasn't. And a saw pit. And then we can move clay in here as well, and that will push that up a little bit. We do have the altar, actually. Altar should... Oh my god, altar. Oh gosh, yes, altar. Altar up right away. We could even finish that right now. I mean, we're making 44 a turn, but I think we probably want to get a third city in. I think it's got to be Tuban. Tuban's quite a good-looking city at this stage, and it just grew. So this is probably like the best time for us to do it. So let's go ahead and pop it like it's hot. We're going to start off with definitely a saw pit. So where's the saw pit going to go? It's going to go on this tile, but do you want it on that tile when you've got +2 adjacency? I mean, nah, there's a lot of forest in here. I think it's going to be fine. So let's do the saw pit. Hold on, that's a +3 adjacency. That's also a +3 adjacency. But then we kind of need it because we want to get out. If you know what I mean? Like, we kind of... Don't we want to get out over here? That's a +2, +2, +2 here, +2. It's literally all +2s. +2. Oh my god, they're all +2s! Okay, we're going to be fine. We could even, like, fit a wonder in back here, and then we could make all of these +3s. Oh, yeah, okay, that's what we need to do. So we want to put, like, a brickyard on this tile. Definitely. We could even look to buy the brickyard, because it's slightly cheaper for us. So let's do the saw pit. We'll buy the saw pit, build the brickyard, and then from there we can do the library, because it's a +2. So we'll go for it. This is also it, but, like, we want to put the wonder on this spot. So we'll go with something like that. And that's going to be perfect. And let's move these over so they've got a bit of extra food. We'll chuck these ones in this city. Though we could put the crabs across. I think putting the crabs across makes more sense because the crabs technically aren't doing anything in here. That works a little bit better. And army commander calming down the backside. Do we not get the extra movement point? Is it because we're on the water that we don't get the extra movement point? Oh, while on land. Yeah, okay. There you go. There you go. So we could dump these out right now. Ooh. I think it's still okay. Just because otherwise they would still just be getting moved out next turn anyway. That's fine. They take a hit, but it probably... now that I think about it, it's probably worse to do it that way, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem. We got so much health on here. We're going to be taking this out literally next turn. No, 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 no. Oh, but we don't have anybody in here now. Oh. No. Oh, that was a big mistake. If we'd had someone in here, we would have been able to get the movement to come across here, and then we could have deployed. And now we can't deploy. And now he could potentially take it out. And he'll get the culture, and he'll get the... Ugh. Yes, the Rizzler. Yes, the Rizzler. Yes, the Rizzler. Plus 20% food, baby. Give it... Oh, I just realized we went over an hour. I was having too much fun in Civ 7 again. Oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'll say it right now. It is a good thing. Okay, we got ourselves the Colossus coming up. Now it's like, I don't know how much longer I want to stay here. Should we stay a little bit longer now? Okay, we're going to deploy the Jukunu onto this tile. We're going to drop it like it's hot. Wonderful. That's completed. 2 turns for the altar. We're going to cancel the altar, and then we're going to purchase it. And now we're going to come down to the Oracle. Ugh, gosh. That's actually really good. That spot right there. It's on a +2 adjacency, but it hits the library. We could build it right here, and then that makes that a +3, though. That's the play. Oh, God. 14 turns. Okay, let's quickly transition. This is Palembang, right? We can't move anything just yet. Codex, but -1 happiness on barracks? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take it. We can slot... Oh, we can slot it in. Brass plates. Thank you. And now we come up for entertainment. So we're looking for +1 settlement limit. So we want to think about getting an additional 1 more in the way of a settler coming out soon. We could even just get both of them out. Gosh, we can go far right here. Is there any more city-states down here? There's something down here. And I don't see any borders. I reckon we just go for it. What do you reckon? Let's go have a look. We might be able to find a city-state. It could just be a really awkward moment where he declares war on us right now. And we're just donezoed. I think they're befriended by somebody. Yeah, we can't go into their board. We can't even see them, dude. Who are you? The Pictish? Caithness. Is there there's a way to see it? Caithness. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, we could just take them out and then declare war. It would be probably a bad idea, though. I'm going to say that. I think it wouldn't be the smartest of moves. Okay, so let's just bring you back here. That's okay. It's so nice having all this movement on the army commander. I tell you what, that is a beautiful tile. We'll be taking that right now. It's almost like you don't really want to take... I think these are good at the beginning, but, once you get going... I mean, realistically, I think it's once you've just got the saw pit. Oh, lovely. Lovely. We forgot about this completely. Colossus coming in clutch right here. We're going to accept that. Dude, this guy is all bark and no bite at all, dude. He's just he's sanctioning non-stop. It's like, come on, stop being a pussy. Do it. Come on, if you really wanted to, you would do it. But you are too scared. Expansionist point. I want to get over here. I really want to get over here. 15% of food is refunded when a city grows by adding a specialist. We're going to take it. We're going to go down the right side just for the old time's sake, dude. Oh my gosh, especially considering the amount of food that we are sitting on right now. If we go have a look, 56, 47, 36, we got some good food. Our food is rolling right now. That is for sure. And we want to move these down. Or technically we want to move these up. Like that. So that's now an extra 4 production. We could technically also purchase in here, because that's going to give us an extra 3 production on this. It's an altar, that's fine. Might make the difference. I think that pushed us up 1 turn, which is not terrible. So we got that expansionist point. So now we can do the garden market. So let's finish that. Garden as well. Okay, at least the capital was looking very good here. So, when it comes to the start, capital's looking very good. All right, and move the Jukunu inside. This is a very nice army commander. Shomron has been taken. We should go look for more city-states to liberate. Because we've taken all these. Oh, my. Oh, Lord. 1, 2, 3. So this. We can't get this. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the settlement location. Okay. And we're grabbing 2 more settlers, I think, here. And just going for it right now. Right here, right now. Expansion-wise, that's the spot. We don't need an altar. Not in this city. Not yet. For the +2, I don't think we're going to be able to get it. Like, it's all the way over here, and we're kind of building up this way. So I think we just take what we can get. And this is a +4. I mean, it's not a good tile. Maybe we just drop it in the city center. +4 there. Harbor's only 1. Altar doesn't give us anything. We've got the garden and the market that we can stick up over here as well. We're kind of waiting for the barracks in here, but we are going into Among Us Maui. So we need to be aware of Among Us Maui. Why did you stop? Oh, we stopped because we ran into that. 5 turns on Oracle. Among Us Maui now online. Why does it... Oh, it's 2. It doesn't show us like the actual amount until we go into it. Okay, so where are we putting this bad boy down? So we could look to do it here. That becomes a +3 in the next era. You could technically go across as well, but not much point. So, and we've also got the lighthouse that we can throw down. It won't work out there, though. So I think we go for, like, Among Us Maui. Probably, if we do it there, doesn't really work. Can we take advantage of this? Not really. I think that's the spot there. Let's bring that up. We could finish the garden just with a purchase. So we at least get the bonus now. +9 on the Among Us Maui. 4 turns on the Oracle. Okay. And we've got cotton as well, so we can slot that in somewhere. We don't have camels. So is that a +2 that's pulling in? No, that's a 3. Okay, good. So let's move that up here. And that brings us... We're still at 9 turns. 8 turns until next celebration, but we don't have the wonder bonus. We could look at the Great Lighthouse as an option as well. Let's go... I think we want to go bronze working, though. So let's do bronze working. Okay. And now we can begin to move down. Oh, okay. A lot of mountains down here. I think that's going to be difficult to attack into. Let's come up and scout over here. Nothing exciting. We continue the growth. 3 turns Oracle. 8 turns Among Us Maui. Not taken yet. Don't worry. We've been 1 turn before. Okay. Good opportunity right here. Look at that. And keep in mind, this is your Antiquity Age Specialist, by the way. Antiquity Age Specialist. Jose, the Rizzler, Rizal, thank you very much. We've got that 20% food coming from you. And we're just going to be keeping it. Because remember, it's plus 20% when in only 1 alliance. And we obviously haven't met many people. I guess that's the other thing to note. It's like we haven't really seen any other people. So it's not like we can be in more alliances. 2211, 2211. That's going to be fine. Cool. Okay, that's almost finished here. Oracle's complete. Colosseum? Colosseum? Anybody for a Colosseum? We're definitely going to reject that one. Has Colosseum not been built yet? Because normally Colosseum goes. Yeah, okay, it's been built. Wonderful. Okay, so now we can come down into organized military. And that's going to be the last of our city settlements that we get. We've also got a wild card point. 10% food and happiness towards maintaining specialists, or 20% if you... it's not that good. It's not that good. Do we come down over here for that? I mean, we're kind of converting to cities already. We could use this specialist point elsewhere. Cultural? 10% production towards wonders. That was a very quick click, wasn't it? It was kind of like we knew what we were doing. We're just straight away like, boom, instantly. Let's hit the monument there. Market can go down in this position. And like, we are slowly filling this out. Meanwhile, back towards this spot, market for sure. I actually really like the garden when we're doing this playthrough. The garden probably makes a bit more sense in this kind of playthrough here. We could also look to get in a lighthouse. We got a lot of options, and we're just going to keep moving. Oh, Thera? Gosh, look at this continent, how squished it is. This is a Pangea. They did it, man. They did it. A single little point we've got. That's it. I mean, it could be out this way, but I don't think it is. Something tells me it's all out here to the west. Oh, you know what? We know that it's that way. How do we know? He's met 2 people. He's met everybody, dude. So that I feel like that's how we know. Okay, hopefully we don't get war decked on this. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. 3 turns on Among Us Maui. I don't think we're going to lose Among Us Maui. It's unlikely that we do, but it is possible. So we need to be aware of that. Do we put barracks up before settlers? I think we do settlers first. I think we do settlers first. We can even go into navigation for the Great Lighthouse just for it. Why not? And we'll come down. We'll keep scouting. I think we're going to keep scouting with our army commander here. Probably not the smartest move, but we are looking for city-states that we can eliminate. So I guess that's a factor to consider. We'll allow that. We'll allow it. Do we want to come back and defend, though? Like, all of this is just... It's nothing. Okay, here we go. There it is. Among Us Maui. Finally coming through. So the Among Us Maui providing 1 food, 1 culture on all fishing boats. And obviously we've got a lot of fishing boats. Also gives us that cultural point. So now we can go and take that and say, okay, we want 1 culture in settlements for each resource assigned to them. And that's going to push us up to 92. 92. So quite a lot. We've got plenty of resources in these settlements. We've also got options for more specialists. So far, I think this is probably going to be the best bet. We could look to take iron. Not a bad idea, but, I mean, when you got specialists this beautiful, how can you say no? That's a 42 yield in turn 82 in the Antiquity Age. So that is a pretty damn good timing. And we get the 20% food. That's a lot of extra food that's coming through right now. Oh, you know what? I just realized that we haven't done that we should have done. We should have gone into mysticism just for clan networks. Oh, that's so silly. Clan networks would be really good when comboed with what we're doing here. Do we just go quickly kill Karusu? I think we do. I think we just go quickly knock them out. Get a nice little bonus. To be honest, that's probably something that we don't do enough of. Just like going around the map and just killing the city-states. We should definitely be doing that more. Okay. We've met somebody. Yekaterina. Hello, Yekaterina. We've got enough influence here to give her a friendly. Maybe she sends us something. We've got nothing to send her. Though, I guess technically we could look to go for a little bit of stealing. Oh, we don't have the option just yet. Let's pick up riding. It's only going to be 3 turns. Barracks down here. It's a +6. As I said, we kind of wanted to keep that. We can look to move that out. Did we get the barracks in here? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so we've got a settlement that's going up here on this tile. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that tile right there. And then we're going to do... I mean, we haven't even scouted over here. Oh my god. How do I keep forgetting this unit exists? Every single time, dude. Every single time I'm like, oh, that's right. We have this unit right here. He's just sleeping. He's just having a good little nap. We can do the sheep. We can definitely do some sheep. We can add some silk in. Why not? And, okay, we're just going to walk straight in and take Karasup. Fine. Lovely. Now we get that. Now we can do the Steel Technological Advance. And we can send the farmer's market to our good friend here for a discounted price. And you can hold position. I think that's probably us for this video. We're at an hour and 12. We've been going a long time. I mean, we've been having fun here, though. That is for sure. Like, it's not been the best playthrough from a skill perspective, but it still feels like it's competent. Like, we're doing okay on the yields as well. We're a little bit behind. We've got some space. We're 5 out of 8. We can get even more settlers out? How are we only 5 out of 8? I thought we were 5 out of 7. I don't know where that 8th one came from, but we're going to respect it. Anyway, we're going to leave it there, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.